Man, shoot, I was like, man, that's my dog, man.
Hey, say, man, I read the comments, man. A lot of people were feeling that, bro.
Yeah, they was on it, man.
Yeah, man. At the end of the day, man, it's about the community, man. So.
Yes, indeed. The community strong.
Yeah, community strong, baby. Dallas Cowboy community, individual communities, man. That's what it's about, man.
Different, man. Texas is Texas.
Oh, yeah, Texas is Texas. So, now you know. Huh.
The old boy said, if you don't know, now you know.
Say. Yeah, man. Another final word, man. My favorite part of the day, dog.
Let's get it.
Let's get it, man. Easy money, dog.
And let them wait.
Man, let them wait. We got Big in the house.
Yo, yo, yo.
We got OC in the house.
Yo.
Yes, sir.
So you know you're in trouble. Yeah, you know you're in trouble.
Yeah. Get some analysis on that guard. God.
Yeah, man. Oh, man. Feeling good, man. Sometimes you just need that good old rest. You be like, man, let's go, dog.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
Yes,
It'll be a good week, man. And we got some good film. I can't wait to talk about this, dog.
No doubt, no doubt.
Can't wait.
On all channels. That's what I want y'all to do to that like button. I want it to be burnt.
Burn.
Yeah, man.
Share, like, subscribe. Let's go.
Let's get it.
Yeah, man.
The kicker, they talking about Dicker the kicker. He's on the market.
Oh, man.
This
Who's
big
that?
game James guy, Texas guy. Welcome.
Ain't no kicker, my guy. I don't trust none of them. I told y'all about that.
They're not football players. They shouldn't even get a football check.
Wait, never trust a kicker, dog.
Damn, boys. AD Kickers got you boys hot. Man, I see my boy Landlord in the building. What's going on? I see you. Chris, Florida Cowboy, Big Santana. See you. Mickey. What's up? Swain.
Spagnola.
Aaron, Thomas, Biffy, and Al. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. It's going down. All right, here we go. Damn, man. My boy C said salute, man. Salute, big dog. Yeah, man. It's going to be a fire show, man.
Professor O.
Professor
he said he
O,
thinking
what
they
up?
gonna stash. He said they stashing Fry Froggle. That's what they doing with him. So he's not all the way cut.
That
We
boy-
got our projects all the time.
Man, that boy deep.
Man. Oh, Lord. We stashing undrafted people. We stashing undrafted
Wait
people.
a minute.
Wait. I hit the wrong button.
Oh, that was the
He
best
threw it all off,
segue
didn't he?
ever. Watching
threw
Big
it off.
Game James about to go into his man.
About to go on my rant. Yep.
Hey, yeah, bro. I saw it coming, bro. I saw that wreck coming, bro. Ooh, I saw it coming.
There it is. Shake that thing. Shake that thing. Watch yourself.
Oh, man. My boy said, man. That boy said,
Stash him on the practice squad.
Stashing undrafted people. Woo. Stashing undrafted people and hype about it. Woo.
DJ
Yoga,
Vassar.
fire! Yoga, flame!
man, you stupid, bro.
Go run it up, man.
Run it up, run it up, run it up.
It's a
Practice the flames,
Practice
bro.
squad, unite.
So you practice squad. Let them
Practice squad.
practice squad.
Come on, pledge that practice squad, baby.
Bruh.
Get it. Practice squad. Get it.
Come on.
Still the same, I switch sides, now it's about loyalty. Used to prize or for the bag, and that's what more to me. I mix Nike
Come on.
with designer, I experiment. You just rock what's on the shelf, and I'm not feeling it. Search for the one, but baby girl, it's
Boy,
not
we gonna have that joint practice tomorrow, ain't it, Big Daddy? Is it Wednesday or Thursday? Tomorrow.
I've been really in the field, love the rush, I love the feel.
Now, Big
Field.
Daddy's gonna say, man.
In the field.
That boy said, I've been really in the field, bro. Cause see,
I'm in the field.
and see,
Ain't
Big
in the
Game
house, we in the
James finna
field.
be in the field. He coming to Dallas, bro. I gotta hit a button
Oh
on
yeah,
that.
it's about to give me a big a clue bomb. Y'all got bombs? Throw a clue bomb on that one.
You got the bomb?
Man, I don't got the bomb over here, man.
That's about you coming.
Y'all got 800 sounds and ain't got the clue bomb.
I know, man.
I don't got that, man. I don't got that, man.
Come on, man.
I can build one tomorrow, man. I can get the bombs for you tomorrow, man.
Yeah,
you know.
man.
All right, I
Sorry,
got
we
you.
ain't
I
got
got
that
you.
for you, big dog.
Okay.
And next week I
That's
got
all
you,
cool.
man.
I got you. It's all good.
All right, we got the film for y'all today. Everybody, we got the
Sir.
film. So we gonna be talking about this offense. We gonna be talking about this offensive line. We gonna be talking about even maybe quarterback. We just going offense today. Then likely, hopefully, I'm just already committing Big Game James to this. We gonna be back on that defense. I'm committing them to it, dog. No, I'm just playing. But we go figure it out. You know what I'm saying? We go work it out. Trust me. But this gonna be entertaining. Now, before we get into the film, Law. Speak your mind.
Well, what I was trying to elaborate on this one is that people must understand and know that Mike McCarthy, he's not the only person to blame for all of these penalties. Keep in mind the Cowboys since 19 of 96 been the most penalized team in the National Football League. Now, granted, being number one penalized team last year don't really support his case as being back here another year, but 12-5 do. And of course, his first year here, he was 11th in penalties. So one can look at these first 2 years with Mike McCarthy and say, hey, man, it's time to press the panic button, man. Let's go ahead and press the panic button over here. But I can tell you, get your hand off the panic button far as with those particular things, and just know that the Cowboys always been the number one target as relates to some of those nefarious calls or hidden agendas, dare I say.
What's your thoughts on that, Big?
I mean, I talked about it on Twitter last year, boss. I think it was right before we played the New England game. We were one of the highest penalized teams before we had played New England. And so I had made a tweet that, man, we're like the most penalized team right now. They got to cut that down or it's going to haunt the Cowboys later on in the season. So it was something I had looked at. I didn't go in depth like Law did. That's amazing what you did. I really like how you showed that, especially since 1996, to show that it ain't just been McCarthy. Dallas has been having a problem for a very long time. So, you know, I heard what you said, boss. I didn't get to watch your show, but I heard what you said about the best way to get penalties erased is through fear.
Right.
And that's how you do it. You keep on having penalties, you're going to sit. You're not going to play.
Right.
So that will get you together when that kind of fire is put on you, when you say, okay, that's 2 holding penalties, you got to go. Because, I mean, they did it with Connor Williams last year, right? He kept on getting holding penalties, and what happened? He got benched.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And really, they should have kind of, if it wasn't for it, I think they was listening to all the people crying. You feel me? They was listening to everybody out there crying. Man, get Connor Williams back in there. Get Connor Williams back in there. I think they probably cracked a little bit. But I did like that, how they were like, okay, you got too many penalties. You need to sit down. I think they need to continue to do that. I mean, they need to come. Obviously, you're not going to sit down to Dak Prescott or something. But, I mean, some guys that, you know, you need to go after like Jimmy Johnson used to do. He even said, I ain't cutting a Michael Irvin. I ain't cutting a Troy Aikman. But you other guys, you act up, you're going to get cut.
Wow. That's deep. Big Game James.
OC.
Oh, man. My Go ahead.
No, you good, man. I mean,
It's all
the only two ways.
segue into OC.
That's right,
Yeah,
right
man.
there.
I guess you're right.
appreciate the love, man. But look, man, I think that you said it perfectly. All you guys, I just can piggyback on what you said, but I'll enhance what you said, Boss Cowboy, just a little bit. You do get rid of penalties through fear by, one of three ways: no play time, some type of internal team fine, and or extreme condition. All right. So, in our day, man, if we got holding penalties and things like that, and we got more than one, and we saw film and it didn't look good, like, hey, man, you shouldn't have got that holding penalty, then, man, we would run like, 500-yard shuttles. We would do things that were very, very uncomfortable, and that was a deterrent for you not to be disciplined mentally and get penalties. Because most of the time, most penalties is just mental lapses where you're not concentrating and you're not doing things that you really are taught to do in terms of how to play the game the right way.
Can you elaborate?
Yeah, man. I mean, I think that, at the end of the day, man, like going back, to Connor Williams as an example, some of that stuff last year was just hand placement, and one of the basic things you teach offensive linemen is just hand placements, pulling your hand inside, not letting your hands get outside. If somebody is running away from you, do not tug their jersey when they're running away from you. You have to let them go because the refs can see that will be an easy penalty call. So like that, man, are the type of things I'm talking about.
And I think Law was right on time on what he said. And it's amazing that obviously all of us in sync so much in terms of thought and trying to solve problems. Because, see, Law, I see what you're doing and it makes sense. You showing that it is a concern that we do get to a degree whooped by refs. I believe that. I really believe that. Obviously, I'm not making that excuse, but it's some evidence of that. Like, for instance, when Tank and David Irvin together was killing in sacks, we would still had the least amount of calls. That don't even make sense. Think about it. How can your pass rush be top 2, but your calls for holding be at the bottom?
Right.
And then let's think about what was happening with Parsons last year. How many times did they put Parsons in a chokehold with no calls? Like, bad, like, bro, blatant holes. So I think it's a lot of catering to the haters, even with refs, even with the NFL, which goes back to where we got to be even that much more disciplined. So I did do a video on that. I'm gonna just quickly talk about it because Michael Irvin talked about that the only way you stop these penalties is with fear.
Wow.
And you got to ask the question, where is the fear? Like, where does it come from under these new contracts with guarantees and stuff like that? And going back to the days of Jimmy Johnson, like what Big talked about, I talked about that in the video, that he would fire the weakest link to get everybody else to have a sense of fear. And I gave the example of, and a lot of people don't remember this, but I know we all do, when we was blowing out Buffalo in the first Super Bowl and Leon Lett was finna score a touchdown which would have broke the old time blowout record. But we already had the game won. When Don Beebe stripped that ball out, he stayed in the showers for hours because he was scared Jimmy was gonna cut him. This is after winning the Super Bowl.
The Super Bowl.
So where's the fear?
It's no fear, man. There's no fear. And it's hard to regulate these type of things because we as fans, we will say it, and the media, the 4-letter, the 3-letter network will gloss over it. And some of the fans, even they will gloss over it. I'm gonna give you guys a few examples. Last year, Thanksgiving Day, Michael Parsons is making a play. He barely grazed the quarterback, and they called roughing the passer. You see, we don't get those type of things, and they were able to extend their drive to ultimately score. The Raiders only beat us by a spoonful of points, but the average fan don't know how detailed that was and how much that cost the Cowboys the game. Just by their small marginal penalty. And then I go back to 2019. There are multiple games that things that just never happened. For example, in the New Orleans Saints game, Amari Cooper was the first wide receiver in NFL history to get called 2 offensive pass interference in one game. Right?
Yeah.
That if you win that game, not like the Saints blew us out, but if you win that game, you're in the playoffs, right? And Ezekiel Elliott, he supposedly fumbled the ball. When they reviewed the tape, you can literally see that his elbow is down on the ground, and then the ball pops out. And they said, well, we didn't really get a clear shot of it. Saints ball, right? So those 3 occasions in that one game. And then when we start talking about the monsoon game, never in the history of the NFL, 2 tripping calls were called on one team in one game. And I think it was Zach Martin, for crying out loud. Never in the history. And then for like 3 or 4 weeks later, they say, yeah, we wet the bed on that one. So we as fans, people will still say, here are the Cowboys crying. Here are the Cowboys making excuses. But it goes all the way back to 2014, the catch, no catch. We all was considered delusional, wrong, crybabies, right?
Right.
For us to all be right 4 years later, the NFL said, he actually caught the ball. But that's 4 years later. We can't put toothpaste back in the tube at this point. So at what point do we as Cowboy fans stop watching, right? Or at what point do we stop being fans? It's impossible at this point. But it is what it is, fam. I don't know how to even resolve this, man.
And then
being the most penalized team since 1996.
Remember in 2016, Dak rookie year, that Bryce Butler call that killed that drive in the playoffs? They didn't make that call in 30 years. And then when you look at it, when you go back and look at it, he wasn't even in the huddle, man.
Big facts.
So, and we got called for illegal procedure, and everybody knew they couldn't stop the run. So what happened is, in my opinion, all those bogus penalties put Green Bay ahead, and then Dak had to throw. Because if we would have stayed on the ground, bro, we was going to kill Green Bay in 2016. Because you could see it in the first couple of Zeke touches. He was getting 6 per touch. From the gate, it was over. I saw it then. I saw this game over, and then we start getting them calls. So, I tell you what, I am down to partially protest. Where I will watch Cowboy games and nothing else.
But that just helping the cause. And here's the thing though, before someone else go.
Yeah.
The NFL is so smart with revenue sharing that you can't really do anything. So when people say it's boycott time, it really ain't gonna hurt the TV ratings or anything, because the money is split. And on top of that, all of the TV revenue dollars are already guaranteed. So regardless of whether or not they play one game next year or not, that Amazon deal is $11 billion. This is a lot of money with bees. So it's nothing we can do. I seen somebody say, hey, what about boycotting? That ain't gonna hurt the owners. They already got a money guarantee. And the OC knows about that, man. You like a financial analyst over there, that you can't stop the money if it's already there.
Yeah.
You can't stop the train, man. Well, I think that, this goes to the priorities of the organization. And, I don't know this is something that will be interesting for me to find out. And I don't know this right now. Who are the least penalized teams? That will be a real interesting find. But as it relates to the Cowboys, I think this thing is an issue of focus and priorities, because whether if your head coach is a personality or he's an in-house guy that you promoted, then systematically you just have to pay attention to details and hire the type of people and the type of assistant coaches that really pay attention to the details, right? Because penalties, things like that, those are the details and the things that can win and lose ball games. So either you hire a head man, which I don't think we've ever had since the Jimmy Johnson era, that were really focus on penalties and nuances and things like that. we haven't had that personality type. So you got to get people around that coach to have that personality if you kind of want to resolve this. Because believe it or not, I really do believe that this has really lost the Cowboys a few key games, over the course of the years. No doubt about it. So, you're trying to advance, man, you got to be able to execute.
Facts. Yeah, we got dogged with them bogus Anthony Brown calls on Thanksgiving.
Yep.
3 of them calls were straight up bogus. And when you throw...
I didn't even think about the Anthony Brown scenario.
Man, Big, you had something?
Just really bouncing off that is penalties change the game, y'all. You just mentioned it in the playoff game in 2016. I ain't gonna lie, I was a little nervous, but when I saw how we came out like fire. We were moving the ball like no other against Green Bay. I was like, okay, yeah, this might be a different game today. That's why I was feeling, boss. I said this might be a different game today. Yeah, Green Bay going down today. Then it was drive stopped. And those are drive killers. Those are momentum killers. It takes the air out of the crowd. It takes the air out of your team. It takes the air out of your momentum, and then you have to build it back up. And people don't understand that. People do understand, but those penalties really affect the game. And it just seems like we always get the penalties at the wrong time, right when we be cooking or something. We'll get a bad penalty, and it seems to always kind of throw us kind of out of whack. So I don't know how it's going to get rectified. I don't know if they're going to listen to what you said, boss. I don't know if Mike McCarthy need to come down and listen to your show tonight. Mike McCarthy, if you're listening, go down and listen to boss's show tonight. Put some fear on their hearts. But I just want to say this. It's hard to put fear in people's heart. I just want to say this one last thing, and I'm done. How you want alpha players, but you don't want alpha coaches? I'll leave it at that.
Man, that's huge facts.
Hey, so we came here for the film, big dog, so let's get it.
The OC.
The film breakdown.
All right, so we got the Pass Pro, and the Pass Pro basically for Steele, Ball, Smith, and Collins. All right. So we want to look at the perimeter protection real quick. So now I want y'all to participate, everybody. All right, y'all stay with me real quick before we go back to the film. Y'all stay with Boss. Let's do this together. Get you a paper. Okay, I'm dead serious. Get you some paper.
You dead serious, fam.
But we finna grade this. Classes in session, man. If y'all want to be entertained, turn it off, because this is all straight. This is straight business right now.
Emotions, no friends, no loyalty.
Straight business.
Straight business.
Straight business.
Put hashtag straight business in the chat.
Get your notes, damn it. All right, so get your notes. All right. And I want you to write these guys down, and we finna go play by play. This is not a low light. This is not a highlight. This is play by play, plus or minus. Y'all ready? Let's get it. And we gonna do it too, all of us. And I want to see y'all put it in the chat. And before we do this, hold on real quick. Before y'all like this, y'all cool with this, or y'all?
Oh yeah, we in school in session. Let me get it together.
Because we go grade this. All right, together. I take it. Man, my butt's tripping. I hate that. I'm get so mad.
I'm gonna have to go off my dome, man. I don't have no paper here, but I trust y'all.
We got it. All right, so we finna break this down. Here we go. All right, so we break it down to Pass Pro. All right, here we go. So I'm gonna look at Ball. Let's start with Ball. All right, so write down on your paper Ball. Plus or minus?
Plus. Got hands inside, and he ain't walk him on that one.
Yeah, I got a plus. All right, so now I'm going to Steele.
That's a plus, man. Great feet, great adjustment with the slap hands, rushing about a quarterback, real smooth and fluid. Look at him. Look at him. Stick, adjust with the hands and the dipping rib. Beautiful. Beautiful wash by the quarterback.
Tyler Smith. Let's go back.
All right.
Plus or minus?
I didn't see him. You got to run it back.
I went back. This is the second play. I mean, it's the first play. Plus.
Oh, that's a plus.
And physical.
Oh, he's about to pancake. That's a plus.
Yeah,
put him on the ground.
Okay, so y'all participate. Everybody, let's participate in this.
Who we on now?
Ball. We back to ball. Play 2.
All right.
This is all the pass pros. This is every one of them too.
God dog, I should have had my paper. But go ahead.
See that foot?
Plus,
He didn't have his. You gonna give it a plus? He didn't.
Yeah.
He let him get into him because he didn't extend his hands. He let him get into him much and kind of pushed him back.
That's a plus, man. The ball is out.
but
That's a plus. It wasn't perfect
also
technique, but
your
the ball
grade
is
though.
out.
It's your grade too. Big grade how you want to grade. It's your grade. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I'm
looking
just.
at
I ain't
ball?
the offensive lineman guy, but are your hands supposed to let him just come into you like that, OC, and be able to drive you back? But
Yeah.
No,
You have to extend and hit that chest.
technically he needs improvement, but in terms of the play, you're not going to grade. I wouldn't grade that as a minus because he blocked the guy, the ball's out. He's in front of the guy. He wasn't beat, right? The guy came into his body, but it wasn't perfect, but he got the job done.
Yeah, that's how I graded it. Did he get the job done? That's how I looked at it. You know what I'm saying?
so
It's kind of like a Conor
But you
McGovern play.
can't grade it the way you grading it, Big. That's why I'm saying grade it how you
I'm gonna
want to.
grade it like that because I need to ask OC questions.
No, but I like how you grading it because you grading technique. We grading did he get it done? That's different. So that's what I'm saying. Like if you don't like the technique, put a minus. You know what I'm saying?
And you can break it down too. I don't want to be too granular, but if you would get into grading, you can grade, hey, did you make the block or carry out your responsibility? And then how was your technique, right? It's like a twofold grading system, right? And so we did that some as well, man.
All right, so I gave it a plus though. All right, so now going back to play 2. All right, so this is play 2. Now we grading still.
That's a plus, bro. Great job
easy
again.
plus.
Sticking him, washing him by. No big deal.
Yeah, it's easy money. Still,
Easy work.
Still, Jesus
I think
Christ.
Tyler was a good one too because he looked like he was already mushing God again, mushing him again. Mushalani.
Plus.
Oh.
Yeah, he did a good job getting his head back inside because they ran a stunt.
All right, so now this is play 3. We back on ball. Back on ball. Yeah, we doing real homework up in here, big dog. We ain't faking this, man. This ain't no low light highlight. This is all of it. Plus.
Plus.
But technical, he got pushed.
But technically, I don't like how he keeps getting pushed out there and them hands ain't getting. I don't like that.
He anchored, but it was late. It was a late anchor. Am I tripping on?
Yeah, you ain't tripping. He missed with the hands. He played a little bit too high, and he lacks lower body strength. That's a strength issue.
Still, plus or minus.
Let it run again because I wasn't looking at him. But
plus,
that's a plus, man.
Oh, that's a real good plus. That's a real good plus.
Yeah. Hey, he got that inside hand and moved it out the way. He still walked him back.
Tyler Smith time.
I love it.
Tyler Smith. All right, here we go.
Let's give it a gander.
Plus.
Okay, he does what he's supposed to do. He stays in his gap. He catches the guy coming back. They running stunts. They ain't even playing this kid heads up. They're running stunts and stuff. So he did his job.
I would want him to be a little bit more physical on help because you get a free shot to hit somebody in the rib. Take it, in my opinion.
That's true. But boss, it was slide protection.
Too high, OC? Was he too high too? Or
I don't think he was too high, but I think that was slide protection to the left. So he has to check that left B gap, right? He was already sliding to the left. And so when that action came back toward the shoulder, he took it because nothing came play side to him. So his eyes were going out to the left, which is what he should have done responsibility-wise. In terms of his height, I mean, he's a big, tall guy. I don't think it was an issue on that play, in my opinion.
Yeah. Okay. So everybody, you should wear your paper, damn it.
Yeah, put these pluses in the chat, man. I want to see these
they
pluses
doing it.
They put them pluses in my damn chat. I don't see 2 damn pluses.
Yeah, man. Do your homework
up in here.
Do your homework. That's why
y'all ain't like y'all want to do homework in here.
Yeah, man.
I don't know it all, but I'm jumping in here doing it.
Hey, I love being a Cowboy.
Big game changer.
Let's have some fun. Let's have a good time, man. Let's kick it.
Real quick, man. Do your homework. Don't let me get Big Game James out on y'all, man. Do your own
don't bring
homework.
that dog out.
All right, here we go. Now we on play 4. Ball. We watching ball.
Come on, Ball. You going against Baron Browning. I like him.
Plus.
Yeah,
Okay,
Browning.
okay.
He stick with him now, though.
Boss.
All right, still
Okay,
on that one.
See, I see. This is the thing, bro. I'm trying to tell
Okay,
y'all, man.
ball.
That dude wasn't tripping in that first quarter. He gonna make some mistakes. I'm telling y'all.
Yeah, he
gonna
wasn't
make
tripping in
some
the first
mistakes.
quarter.
But in the
you know
first
what,
quarter,
with
I was
Ball,
over here like.
But with Paul, the problem with Ball is just what OC said. It's his power. It's his. You can tell he's not strong down below, and that's why he keeps getting worked back into the quarterback. But hey, like you said, hey, that's pussy.
Hey. So yeah, this is and everybody doing the homework together. That's why I say get your own. You make your own grade. You know what I'm saying? All right, so here we go.
And for those who out there that don't know, this is exactly how it goes.
This is exactly how oh man, Lord.
Exactly
You
how it
loked
goes.
out, bro. Where my lokes, bro? You can't do me like that, bro. You got the club views, rocking down now. I ain't got my lokes. I'm feeling real angry and jealous right now. But back to Steel.
Okay.
Let me go back to Steel.
Where you at?
Yeah, this is a max protection situation. That's easy.
Yeah.
It's easy work, man.
Catch
They're
that
doing
ball.
overload, man.
All right, Tyler Smith. So
We got
first
old
quarter,
Tyler.
yeah, so far, all these balls, all right, bro.
That's easy work, man. Plays over as soon as he put his hands on the boy, man. He just locks him out, man. He just jump sets the kid, man. It's over with, man. It was over as soon as he got his hands on him. That's a plus.
I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
Come on, Jalen. You got to
All
catch
right.
that ball.
We back on ball. Ball time. All eyes on ball.
All eyes on me.
Yeah.
Here we go.
He ready for him. He ready for him. Look,
You
he's
see
coming.
that kick slide now.
He
There we
coming.
go.
Yep.
Great
There you
kick.
go.
Great kick.
Plus,
Great
I want
kick. I want
Cooper
to
to
see him
step
play with
into
more
his throw.
power.
I want Cooper to step up on that one, though.
But look at 42,
Yeah.
how he walked him in, and 42 ain't that big though, and that's the only thing I like. It's a plus, but watch 42 right here. Watch.
so we back on ball.
I'm sorry.
Back
on
No,
ball.
you good. No, that's what
I
we doing this
apologize.
for. No, I like this because this is deep analysis. I love it. Let's go. I love it.
Well, it's great footwork, right? He misses. He actually locates him right with his hands, but he doesn't bring his hands with power. So he places the hands. He doesn't punch with the hands. That's the issue there. And so he
But
gets.
let me
walked
ask you
back
this
some.
though,
Yep.
boss. Let me ask you this though. How many tapes do you got? How many clips do you got lined up so far in this thing? You got them all lined up individually?
Yeah, these are
Or you going
all
by
pass
second?
pros, every one. So we grade
Because
every
I was
one.
thinking that can we just do the whole ball set and then go back and do the whole or
Yeah, we
is it
can
better
do
going
that.
one by one?
No, let's do it like that, bro. That might be
Because it's
faster.
confusing. It's
Let's get on
confusing me though. Is that
Okay.
okay with y'all though?
Let's do it.
I'm
do it.
down.
Let's
then we
concentrate
can
all
see
on
right
ball, and then we'll go all on whoever, you know.
Yeah, let's do it like that. Cool. You want me to start it
You
over?
can just let it
I'll
run.
kick
No,
Just
don't
let
start it
run.
over. Don't start it
No,
over.
what play
Don't
that
start
is?
it
They
over.
played what?
We was on
Play
5.
5, right?
Yeah.
So we start and play 5 all the way
All
out.
right, so play-
Y'all
and we-
okay with that, chat?
Man,
Yeah,
see,
they said balls.
They ain't got no choice. They ain't got
Hey,
no
my
choice.
chat. Hey, my chat crazy, y'all. They
What
talking
they
about
say?
do the ball set.
We got a new
I'm
word.
awake, man.
Got
You
a new
crazy,
name.
man.
Ball set.
Hey,
Ball set.
hold on real
Let's do the
quick, bro.
ball set.
Hey, but this is real work, and every
All right,
one of
man,
us
real
doing
work,
it
man.
though. This is
So-
real work. This ain't nothing fake.
So
what
y'all
we
lock
doing.
in, man.
Let's lock
y'all
in.
lock in.
All right, so we gonna let it run. This is play 6 now
6.
for ball.
Focus on balls.
All right, so coming
Focus
up
on
is
them
play
balls.
6. This is our pass pro. So we gonna let it run.
All right. 75.
Keep your eyes on 75.
Where he at?
Left tackle.
Left tackle.
Right there. He left tackle.
13
Next to tight.
personnel.
Got
What
a
they
tight
doing?
five.
That's 12
Now I got a heads up.
Well,
plus.
Man, that's
Okay.
the max
Plus.
protection. That's easy work.
Yeah.
Plus, yep.
Yep, that's easy.
Plus.
okay, plus.
Yeah.
All right. Look like he about to have a tight end release here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he got a
See what
soft
we
3-point
get.
stand. Yeah, he had a soft
Okay,
3-point stand.
beautiful.
Another plus.
Okay, good job. He blocked 2 on that play. That's a plus. He blocked 2.
I go back to
Yeah.
it. You want to break it down?
He
on
blocked
C?
2.
Want to break down?
Yeah, so right here, then he slides. You went too fast. Okay, so here it is. So this tight 5 technique, which is on the shoulder, does not take a hard slant to the B gap. So he comes right into Ball. So Ball has to take him, recognizing that Tyler Smith is really supposed to come over and knock him off to take this 94 dude. His head's up now, so he's going to take him, and now he's going to bounce out.
Ooh.
Good job.
No, that's a damn good play. Good job. Good job.
Now,
Good job by him.
91 slid in there though.
All right, so I got straight pluses for Ball so far.
So far,
All right.
Play 10, play 9, play 9, play 9, or play 10.
This played 9.
Play 9, okay.
Bring the hands. Yeah,
Plus.
see he's posting. Yeah. I'm going to say that's a minus.
Okay.
Oh,
Let's go back.
I'm
Let's
giving
debate
him
it.
minus.
He
on
didn't
that.
anchor down enough, OC. He didn't get low enough. What
No,
happened?
He did get.
No, he tries to lean.
slight
Look at this.
pressure.
You see how you see how he tries. You see how he
Yeah.
tries to lean.
Yeah.
He tries to lean.
Yeah, I'm gonna get at a -2. You right.
I'm giving
Yeah.
that a minus because
at a
again,
-2. He lost balance too. You can see it.
you got to bring strength with your hands, right? You can't place the hands. So he has good feet, right? So he's showing that he has good feet, right? Bring the strength, right? So now he tries to lean. I don't like that. I mean, he got the job done. You could give him a plus, but I'm gonna give him a minus from his O-line coach because I'm gonna tell him don't
I'm gonna
open
give
up like
him a
that.
-2. No, I'm gonna give him a plus. Forget y'all, man. I'm gonna give him a plus. He got the job done.
Yeah,
he got a lot of
He
he got a lot of in betweens with me.
Play 10. Let's play 10, guys.
Oh,
Catch him.
Oh.
Oh.
Hold on real
Now
quick.
let me ask a question.
Hold on real quick.
Let me ask a question on this play, OC.
No, I'm messing with you.
Play this. I want to ask OC this. Whose responsibility is this? Boss responsibility is this Tyler's right here.
I think
Okay,
Tyler messed
okay,
that
no.
up. Tyler messed that up, dog.
Well, listen. Let me explain it, right? So what we have is a delayed DT stunt, right? So stop.
Right,
Pause it.
right.
Pause it. Okay, go back and pause it because I need to explain this to the people so they can understand what they're looking at. So anytime you got a wide, pause it right here. That's fine. Perfect. Thank you. So anytime you have a wide defensive end, a defensive tackle number 91, right? Then what you got to have here is you got to have Tyler Smith coming to stop the penetrator. So anytime you have a game or a stunt, you got to stop the penetrator first, which is 91. So really, Tyler Smith got to have a hard set toward this guy, understanding that he is going to put pressure on that tackle and try to go through his inside shoulder. So if Tyler Smith comes over and covers up the B gap, then it makes it easier, right? It makes it easier for Josh Ball in this instance to actually hit number 91, bump him off. So then Tyler Smith would have to come off to the inside loop man, right? So it's errors on both of them, right? Because Tyler Smith needs to get more width. Ball needs to get more depth. He can't kick for whip when you have a guy on your inside shoulder. You got to kick straight back so you can come forward, stop the penetrator. I hope I explained that well. Go ahead.
You explained it
You
great.
had that marker or that cursor on that dude, man. You sound just like my coach, man. Oh, you needed that little red dot.
Man, he need
And a few more cuss words in it.
He was sounding like Baldy's breakdowns on that one.
Man, he killing it, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, y'all got the.
So now, okay, so pause it. So listen, the reason why Josh Ball chased is because he didn't come flat to stop number 91, who is now in Tyler Smith's chest, right? If they played this right, if you played this right, Josh Ball kicked out for whip. He should have just dropped straight back because he had a guy tight on him, so he could easily step up, boom, hit number 91, knock him toward or knock him off so that Tyler Smith could slide in and get this looping, penetrating guy that's now running free toward the quarterback.
So his job, OC, when they first backed up, because that's what I saw. When they first backed up, he should have hit Tyler Smith towards that inside so he could get the depth to be able to come to hit that slant. So he should have bumped him so Tyler Smith could have slid over that middle to protect that middle correctly, right?
You got it. You got it, Big. It's all about recognizing alignment, right? It's not just about getting a kick slide and doing whatever you want to do. You have to recognize the defensive lineman's alignment, right? And you got to understand what's called a pre-snap read. You got to understand what could happen to you before it happens. And so if he lines up wide, and historically he's not lined up in a wide, tight to you alignment, and he's a defensive tackle that normally lines up over the guard, you got to know this is a game, baby. So as an example, if I got a tight defensive end, this guy normally lines up wide, rushing the field. This guy's all of a sudden tight to me. Okay, I got a game. I got to know my safest pass pro set is not to get width, is to get depth so I can react to whatever I see.
All right, and real quick. All right, let's finish out ball.
Oh.
All right, so now we should really see ball now.
Yeah.
And this is when ball go. He gonna have him a couple boop boop. Plus.
That's plus.
That wasn't bad.
Yeah, plus. All right,
Catch that damn
ball
ball.
again.
12 personnel, y'all. Play 13, right?
Oh man, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's my guy right there.
It's 12.
Jake from State
Play
Farm.
12.
Yeah. Ferguson did his thing. This 13 right here.
Play 13. Okay.
Yeah. There we go.
Good reaction, dude. Great reaction by Josh Ball. Run that back.
That was a good one.
Run that back. That's nuance that a lot of people are not able to do, not even pro tackle. So that's great intelligence by him. So now he has a 2-for-1 special, right? He has a linebacker that's creeping up that could potentially blitz. His job is to take the first threat, right? He did a great job, man. So the defensive end actually dropped in this scenario. So he is responsible for the guy that's right over him. So look, boom, he sees him. Okay, so good job by him because it's delayed. It's actually, sorry, not a drop. It was delayed by the defensive end to try to draw him out. So that's a great job by him.
Just play 14.
Here we go. Again.
Oh,
okay, that's a whip. That's a whip.
He went for it.
What happened on
that? White killed him on the inside. Break it down.
Well,
did he fake outside, go inside?
That's called an overset, okay? That's called an overset. So that's why when you're setting, you always want to be on the inside half of the defender. If you try to get vertically shoulder to shoulder with somebody, you give them a two-way go. So he didn't stop his slide. So here you go, kick, stop. Stop, right? You should have stopped, bro. He's still kicking. Stop. Because that guy's coming inside. You got to read him, and then that's why you got beat right there. You overset the dude. One too many slick.
Big minus.
I seen those feet. Oh, see when Boss had paused that. When you're talking about the set, is that why his feet got kind of like tangled like that? Because he wasn't set.
Yeah, because he's trying to readjust because he overset. Now he's like, oh crap, I got to come back inside and try to block this dude, but it was too late.
Right, he can't react. His body couldn't react to it too quick when he did him with that inside move.
Yeah,
like,
you got to be technically sound because you're not gonna be the best athlete.
I'm learning.
Me too.
I'm learning.
All right.
And I'm gonna have you run this one back, Boss, after it runs, just to help the people understand. Ooh, okay, good. All right, so that's good. So there, if you run it back,
technical.
If you run it back, Boss.
Plus, but I felt my eyes. I'm gonna give him a plus, but I'm gonna be honest, man. It kind of because he reached, man. You know what I'm saying? He reached. He looked like he lost balance.
Well, in terms of his footwork and placement, he's in the right place, right? He shouldn't have reached. He should have been patient and let the guy get to him. But notice he learned from the last play. Now he's more in control. He was trying to make sure he didn't overset and get beat inside. So that's what he did on that particular play because he just got beat inside. So he was more conscientious of it, and now he's reaching. Let the guy come to you. He's gonna come to you, Bubba. He got to come to you to get to that quarterback. So that's just, but again, he watched the guy clean past the quarterback. So technique-wise, not perfect, but he gets the job done.
And I want to put this in context before we finish, because we almost finished with him, all right? Because I don't want to go too far, because I got all the pass pros. I don't know if y'all really want to do all that, but I'll stay with it.
No, we can stop at a few. We can stop after a few more balls. We good. I think the people get the point.
But see, this is the point to me.
Tyler.
Oh yeah, we gonna go back to Tyler. We gonna do Tyler next. But this is what I want y'all to. Now let's finish ball first, and then I'm gonna show what I was getting ready to show. So this plays 16.
Right here.
Plus.
Yeah, plus. Get your hands inside the over plus.
Hold on. Did I put a running play up in here? No.
No, you didn't. You didn't put a
Plus.
running play.
That was just a good play action. I faked myself out. So yeah, so far I gave him 1-, and it seemed like at the most y'all gave him 2+.
I gave him 1.
Well, that's a good
I gave
one.
one
That was a good one right there. I like that one. That was a good block right there.
So
I like
this
that
is
one.
Yeah,
telling
good
me.
trend.
See, this
That
telling
one
me
right.
my
That's
eyes
what I
won't-
want to see right there.
You want to see that again, Big?
That's what I want to see Josh Ball doing right there.
Offensive line is so sexy, bro. On the cool, bro. I never liked offensive line, but now I love watching these boys work, bro. I love it.
Me too.
Yeah, bro.
It's like poetry in motion, man. when
yeah,
it's
bro.
working.
Cause see.
Okay,
like,
pause it, boss. Pause it.
real
So
quick,
now,
'cause
guys,
see,
this
I
is
used
what
to watch the OC when he used to do that herky jerky. I'd be like, y'all look crazy. Go ahead, OC. Go ahead, OC. Go ahead, OC. It wasn't nothing sexy about what y'all did, dog.
Pause it.
I did.
Okay, so this is perfect. So look at this defensive end. He's about to make a move. Can y'all see this? This is what I'm talking about. This is not normal alignment. So when I'm talking about pre-snap read and I'm talking about recognizing alignment, from a guard and a tackle perspective, you got to recognize this, right? So now you got this wide 3 technique. He's almost playing like a 4 technique, line up on outside shoulder of Smith, of Tyler, right? And then you got a guy that's tighter than normal. You see him about to make a move inside. So what do we got to do to pass off this game effectively? We got to stop the penetrator, right? So what Ball has to do, Ball has to get shoulder to shoulder and bang down on this defensive end, because we got a guy that's going to loop inside. He's going to try to loop inside of Tyler Smith to hit number 10 right in his face. So if Ball crashes down stopping the penetrator, he will knock off Tyler Smith, so Tyler Smith can stop this looper. Go ahead.
Ooh.
Okay, good. All right, so now he faked the stunt, right? He faked the stunt, and I just was a good play for that dude, man. He faked the stunt. That was a good play.
Aaron Browning.
Minus.
Right, yeah, he faked it.
Got him.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him a minus on that, dog. You know what I'm saying?
That's a minus.
Yeah,
That's a
it's
minus.
That was a hell of a move right there though by Brown.
Yeah.
Got him.
Them balls get paid too. You know what I'm saying?
Ohio State.
Yes, sir.
So wide alignment again. We're looking for games. So now we got the game, right?
I like
so
that.
What Ball has
see
to do,
Oh, go ahead. My bad. OC,
Go ahead.
my fault.
No. All I was going to say is Ball has to do a better job of recognizing the penetrator, and he has to smash down on that penetrator so that when you do have a loop man, your guard can come off clean. That's all I was going to say.
And then I also go say this: it's nobody else that's doing what we doing. So everybody, I know we into this and we all got our homework and stuff, but also hit that like, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of people that's getting real perspective, and we organize this content. You know what I'm saying? This is organized in a way to where it's undeniable and you can feel confident in what you see. I'm not telling you what you see. The OC not telling you what you see. Law not telling you what you see. You got your own grading. You seeing what you see. You know what I'm saying? All right. Hit that like, man. And share. All right, here we go. Plus.
Well, he drug him out on there.
Man,
I like that one. Drag him out.
Hey, I was watching ball, bro. I like what I saw. I'm sorry. I like what I saw. I'm sorry. Matter of fact, I'm not sorry. Damn it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's minus. And he go get better at that, man. He go get better.
That's my other tight end I like too. That Hinder shot, I like you a lot.
Plus. All right, I'm gonna get off the ball. All right.
Yep.
All right. So this is what I want to show y'all real quick. Now, I know a lot of people. Before I get into this, I know a lot of people scared about ball. I've been hearing a lot of panic and a lot of fear. But how would you feel if this was your first rounder? Would you rather have this as your first rounder or what you just saw? No, yeah. Would you rather have this as your starter, or would you rather have what you saw right there with Ball? So that we can
keep preaching, man. You preaching, man.
Am I preaching today?
Going.
Or would you
preaching?
Can we put this in perspective? Because it's a lot of the sky is falling on Ball. The sky, Ball is trash. Did you see trash?
No.
Did you see
no,
trash?
I saw a guy with some potential that needs to clean up technique and improve
That's what
strength.
I saw. That's exactly what
That's
I
what
saw.
I saw.
Now people were hyping up Penix. People was hyping up Trevor. Now Trevor's
to heaven.
They
was hyping him up to heaven, bro.
Yeah, they was. And I want people to know this too. He's young and he's raw as well.
Right.
It's gonna take him time.
Yeah, he gonna develop.
He's a rookie.
He gonna develop too. Yeah.
He's a rookie. He didn't play last year.
But my point is it as bad as we say it is?
No, it's not as bad as we say it is. It's the Cowboys. That's what it is.
Right. It's the Cowboys. It's our fans. It's our media. It's what it is. Because, see, we went play by play the same. And this is the exact same game that it's a bunch of panic on. And I'm sorry. And you right, Law. Very measured Kool-Aid by you on that, big dog. Penning go get better. So I wouldn't look at this and be like, oh, he gonna be garbage. No, bruh. These balls gotta develop. And then look at it like this.
But that's
yeah, boy, that boy getting killed out there.
That boy laid out like Family Guy.
No, oh Lord. Hold on, let me go back, bro.
But hey, but just you saying that about this about Penning. A great comment in my faith from Jordan C. He said, "Remember, Steele was trash too, right?"
Yep.
Right.
Well said.
Remember?
Yep. Well said. It's these guys. You stupid, Law is stupid, bro. Law crazy, dog.
Because if that was Ball, I'm just thinking that if that was Ball,
oh my God, bro.
It would have been all over the news, man. It would have been literally, man.
Oh my, look at Jesus Christ. Hold on, where the papers?
The Dallas Cowboys are in major trouble if Tyron Smith goes out for the year. We got Ball is now flat. You know, he's no longer a Ball. More news at 7.
The ball is flat. The ball is flat. Hit that button. Let me try that, Law. Let me try.
The ball is flat. More news at 7.
We got news out of Boss Cowboy Sports.
Boss Cowboy Sports here. We have a flat on Ball. He's out of there. That's exactly how we would be in Dallas if we saw that, bro. That's exactly how we would be, dog. All right, man.
Hey, how will it be if we drafted Trevor Penning instead of Tyler Smith? Come on, OC, go ahead with it.
OC.
We have brand new news that Trevor Penning was a horrible draft pick. We should have drafted Tyler Smith. Back to you, Law.
Back to you. One more. We gotta get big.
Let me let my guy Big Game James get some. Watch this.
This is Big Game James here. This motherfucker trash.
Bro.
More news at 7.
More news at 7, dog. So, what is the moral of the story? Calm down. Cowboy fans, calm down, bro. It is not what we think it is.
Dracarys.
Hold on fire.
We cool. All right. So, all right. So now, all right. You good on time, Big? Because I think we're running out of time, big dog.
I give you like 15 more minutes. I gotta go.
Instead of doing Tyler, because we know Tyler good, I want to look at that other side. I want to look at Collins and Steele, and then we go stop with the pass pro. All right. Now, this is the sad part, y'all. I'm gonna be honest with everybody. That wasn't even the best part of Ball. The best part of Ball was him in the run blocking. You know what I'm saying? So, We'll get to that on another
should be
show.
encouraged. The thing is that we should be encouraged about
We should
this
be encouraged.
because everybody saw what we saw in the the practices, right? And everybody was like, "Oh Lord, I made a meme about ball." You know, I was just being funny. But you know, because like I told y'all, one of my kids who used to play for me in Little League and he played in college, played with ball and junior college, and he said he was a good player. So I was like, okay, you know, my kid ain't gonna lie to me. So just like everything else, you got to continue to get reps, right? OC, right, Law, right, Boss. You got to continue to get reps. The more reps you get, the better you get. So, if anything, we should be encouraged that
Yoga fire,
look good
Yoga
in the inner squad, but it came out when it was game time. It was a lot better. So you should feel good about that because remember how people used to get on Dak Prescott saying he was a bad practice player, but then when he got on the field, he played really good. So let's look at it that way too. And
I want to add just a little bit to it. Keep in mind that Ball did this with soft practices.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he don't even have a lot of reps. And this is his floor? Bro, why in the hell will we go get a swing when that's his floor? I'm just being honest. Like, why would we do that? I just don't see the logic in no swing. So let's look at the other side. All right. Let's look at the other side. And we gonna let it play. We gonna let this one. Is that cool? Or we go teach through this? Oh, so you go teach through this?
No, just let it play. Just let it roll.
So we go just go straight. Pluses and minuses. We not stopping. All right, so we can roll through it. All right, so we looking at the left side. We grading Steele and Collins. All right. All right, here we go.
TCU.
Plus.
Get on the ground.
Well, that boy,
he's strong.
Jesus Christ, bro. And this is the thing. Steele is still a pup, dog.
Yep. Yeah. I'm watching both of them.
Plus.
Yeah.
Yep. Plus.
And Steele wants to be good too. He wants to be good. You feel me? He's got that hard lunch pail attitude like an offensive lineman is supposed to have.
Facts. Plus.
Get him.
Easy works. See the lockout, man? See when he locks out on that boy?
I knew you was going to teach. I knew it.
Say good night. The party's over. You say locking out on this kid is over, man. All right. That's fine. So that's a plus, man. That's max protection.
Yeah.
That's easy work.
Steele is athletic. That's what I like about Steele. He's athletic.
Yeah, he's so athletic, dog.
Yeah. He's good on his feet. He's got good feet.
And then the sad part is he was like this last year and still getting killed by fans. That's a minus.
That's a minus. I see. That's the thing I don't like. It's the recognition of that game, man. You gotta stump down hard right there. He's wide. Yeah, you gotta come hard still. You gotta stop the penetrator, and still did not stop the penetrator on that.
Yep.
That's what I mean when I say recognition of those games. Yeah, again, stop the penetrator still.
You got to go look at Connor McGovern. He was on skates, but he saved the quarterback, man.
I was just about to say that. Give my man Connor McGovern some love because y'all be killing him. Leave Connor alone. Connor McGovern alone.
Man, I got something for Connor McGovern.
He switched back over, man. He saved the quarterback on that one, man.
He so did. I like McGovern on that right, bro. McGovern on that right, he good.
McGovern, that's his spot.
All right, here we go.
It's Zach Martin's there.
Yeah, man. I like these young offensive line, bro. And it shows you the film don't lie. The film don't lie, but plus.
Get him, Connor. Get him, Connor. I'm sorry, I had to look at Connor again. Get him, Connor.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him a plus because he ran him by.
Yeah, I almost.
He ran him by. It could have went bad. He had another half a step inside.
Oh, he did.
The quarterback didn't help him either because the quarterback should have stepped up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cooper rushed.
You could tell Cooper rushed don't have pocket instincts.
Yeah, I don't like that. I'm giving him a minus because he's leaning and he got beat with a spin. I don't like that.
Yeah. So far, guess what? Steele got Jesse. Okay, this is Collins. All right, this is the dude I want to see. Lock in. Hold on real quick. Everybody lock in. I want this now. Here we go. Plus.
You got him? Plus.
Okay. Feet look okay.
Zone blocking. Yeah.
All right. So now this is real scouting we doing. This is real. Plus, I see you, big
job.
Big Collins, I see
Cooper
you.
Vick, baby. Cooper Vick, cut back all the way across. Cooper Vick. You had the first down.
Okay. Let me
76.
see. Collins. I see you, Will McClay. Will McClay, did you sneak somebody in here?
Ooh,
big
nice
dog?
quick feet. Hey, that's a quick kick slide, baby. Great athleticism. Love the quick kick.
I rewind because
Great speed. Look at the quickness. Look at the quickness out of his stance. Look at that. Beautiful.
Okay.
That's beautiful, baby.
You know what?
He's ready
I'm
for
gonna
a
tell you
speed
right now. Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now. Keep your eye on that Farinaght kid from Nebraska. Yep. I don't think he's bad at center, dog. And if Tyler Biadasz don't continue to step up, I think Farinaght could take his job. He's got good feet. I'm gonna ask OC. I want to ask OC this. I see he got good feet. He can get to the second level very quickly. Very good. He did that in the Eagles game last year. Gets to that second level quickly. I'm excited about him. I think he could give your boy some real competition. What do you think, OZ, just real quick?
Yeah, just real quick. I think he's a big, strong country boy from Nebraska who's meant to play center or guard, man. And I think he has all the tools to be a starter. That's what I think.
Wow.
Nice.
I'm gonna have to tune in to Matt Farinack. I haven't paid no attention
I haven't.
to him.
Yeah. So I'm
I ain't
looking
gonna
at the
lie to kick
perimeter.
it to
Me
y'all.
too.
I've been looking at him. Go look at that Philly game. He played very good in that game.
I'm gonna watch him today. I just haven't watched him yet.
Very well. That's what got me excited for next year, him going against Tyler, because of what he showed in that Philly game. I don't care if it was them second teamers. He played good, and it still continued to show as it goes. So I think they may have something in that center with him. Just me.
Yeah, I'm gonna scout him. I promise you, I have not scouted him yet. All right, but let's keep going on Collins.
Yeah, let's go with him. Boosie Collins, let's get it.
Boosie.
So I like to see him kick for depth here. Okay. Oh, this is play action. Great job covering this dude up. Notice how what jumped out to me is how quick he is all out of his stance. Very quick, man. He's up quick, ready to play ball. Quick feet sliding very quickly across that turf, man. Great job. So that's how you supposed to set a dude if he's wide, man. Go back to this. This is good.
I knew
Sorry,
you was gonna teach.
I don't.
No, go ahead.
Sorry.
Cool.
I ain't gonna teach.
No,
okay,
teach,
so that
we want you to teach.
So right there, man. You saw how he just took a small step back. He didn't kick wide because that dude was on his inside shoulder because he may have had a looper there. So he just played it straight up right there. Boom, right there. So he caught the dude right there. Perfect. Good job.
Let me pause this real quick. Shout out to Coach Marv, man. Shout out to Coach Marv. Because Coach Marv hit me up like, boss, you got to watch Collins. You know what I mean? Because I was focused on Bob. But did anybody notice Collins? You know
he did. Coach Marv did.
Coach Marv
he called him my show.
Yeah, and so
You're low. You gotta look at number 76.
Yeah, and then he bench press 225 34 times, boss. I looked into
TCU.
So, do we need a swing? Do we need to go buy a swing? I don't think we need to buy a swing. Let me keep going though. The more and more I'm watching these boys, the more and more I'm growing confident in our swing. I want to see this in preseason more though. Let me see. Plus. Yeah. This real homework, baby. Let's go. Let's go, man.
Get him.
I see you, big dog. Plus. I see you, big dog.
And y'all notice I'm quiet as a church mouse over here. Shout out to the offensive line people, though.
Man, shout out. Shout out to the OC.
I'm just absorbing.
So right here, okay, great hands, son. Great hands, great balance, man. Notice how he defeated the hand, got his hand back inside, man. Beautiful, man. Beautiful work. Right here, got his hand back inside. Oh, give me, you ain't getting my hand. Come here. I love it.
Y'all need to give me a hand for running this, man.
You're doing a great job, man. Great job. Great job, man.
I'm giving myself a hand, man.
What you need to do is, boss,
great job.
You play the song, you run it up. You ran it up today, dog.
Man, I appreciate it. I appreciate it, big dog. Thank you, Law. Thank you, Law. Thank you, Law. Thank you. Look at my boy, athleticism. I see you. Say, Coach Marv, Hey, Coach Ball, you might be right. This dude is growing on me.
Yeah, I'm right, man. I'm right on that.
I see that kick. Oh,
He got to sit down though. He got to sit down. But
that's what I saw too.
He got a quick kick, but you got to sit down, man. Don't get your feet entangled, man.
Yeah,
you got to sit down.
I still gave him a plus though.
Yeah. I mean, the ball came out, so I ain't go. Okay, here we go.
He took care of him.
Hold on, I gave him a plus.
He
dancing on him.
Yeah,
that's 75. Man,
he's reaching. He's reaching.
I'm liking this dude, dog. I'm liking this dude. Hold on, bro.
Cooper got to learn to climb that pocket, man.
That's what I was thinking too, bro. Like he don't feel that pressure good enough. Plus, dog.
That's a plus.
If he'd have climbed the pocket there, he'd have been okay.
Yeah, I got you, Willie. I got you on the wrench. I got you. But I can't do it right now because I'm producing. Like when we start talking ball, plus when we start talking ball, say it again, and then I'll make you a moderator, big dog.
What number is Isaac Alarcon? Because a lot of people ask him about his tape 2 OC. If you can extend your time on him just for a quick second.
What'd you say?
I know we're looking at Colin.
Plus
Isaac Alarcon. Isaac.
We'll do a breakdown on Isaac by himself.
Because a lot of people requesting him on my end over here.
You know what?
Plus,
you remember how we did the final word during training camp? We was going every day. It ain't like we can't do another one if you want to.
Man,
you know what I'm saying? It ain't like we can't jump on here and do a defensive side. You feel me? Ain't nobody scared around here.
That's what I'm talking about. Because I want to do that on defense. And I want to break these
balls down.
You know I
love some defense.
I do.
Yeah.
All right, so
we Bohanna was looking okay.
We almost
Bo
finished.
was looking real good, man.
So far, I got straight pluses.
But I gotta go.
Yeah,
you gotta
plus
roll
again, bro. Say, bro.
Is that who that is right there? Is that Hendershot?
That's my dog.
Yeah.
Hey, bro.
No, that's
Manning.
McCann and whatchamacallit. That's McCann.
That pocket was pretty right there, man.
Ooh, that was a good pass.
That's a pretty pocket.
Now this is what. Now hold on, real quick. I want y'all to notice something.
There you go,
now
49.
Ben DiNucci, the quarterback. Notice how they open it up for Ben. Notice the pass plays for Ben
because he got a little better arm.
And then Ben stayed tight in that pocket too when he threw that ball.
But Ben will scramble. Like Ben is more active. You feel me? Look at him.
He's like climbing that pocket.
See y'all. Plus. I'm looking at Collins. Y'all looking at DiNucci. I'm looking at Collins.
Oh, yeah. Let me stop looking at DiNucci, man. DiNucci.
Hey. DiNucci.
Roll out. Everybody sealed. Okay.
Plus, dog.
Mamma mia.
Say, bro, that Will McClay a nut. Will McClay be finding these
That's
balls.
the only reason why Dallas is still alive.
Plus. Oh my God! This
dude got. Why'd you run him that way?
Look at Nooch. Look at Nooch. Look at Nooch.
Hey, look at Forniak. Man, I like all them boys. Say, these boys getting after it. Watch my boy Forniak. Go finish that boy Forniak. Hold on, Forniak. Finish him. Finish him. I like that Forniak. Man,
DiNucci got the worst luck ever, man.
This is telling me.
He get out there. DiNucci get out there and it start raining, man.
Says. All right, final words.
All right.
I hate that this is the final word. Ooh, I know. We could go on this one. No, but I'll tell you what. I'll kick it off. This should
stop.
I want to stop. You know that.
Boss, they need to hear that.
But I want y'all to listen to me, though. I want y'all to listen to me. Not y'all. Man, come on, bro. I'm talking about them, bro. Not you, big dog.
I know.
But, I feel good, bro.
You lost your.
How the hell do we not feel good right now? Because this, forgive me for cursing. I just got a little excited, but I'm going to just say this. How do you not feel good? Knowing that these dudes, we got a Collins who I gave straight pluses to. We got Ball who got just as many minuses as Steele. None of these dudes got no real work in a training camp. they rolled out of bed and gave us a majority of pluses. So,
Yeah.
I mean, this also a lesson to all of us why you always gotta ignore the noise and do your own homework. You know what I'm saying? Because then when we did the homework that we all just did together, everybody should sleep better. Because the rumors being our offensive line soft, they got beat up at practice with Denver, and the sky's falling. But then you turn on the film and it be like, actually, these boys from a foundational standpoint had some good building blocks. You know what I'm saying? So for my final word, I'm gonna say I'm encouraged with what I'm seeing, and I want to still see them tighten up and get better. But I like the floor. That's my final word.
Yeah, and I'll go
right, I'm gonna
next,
go quick
man.
on-
My final, I'll be quick.
Go ahead.
My final word is this, man. The best way to settle down a young and developing offensive line is to effectively run the ball and be physical. We saw the Cowboys do some of that versus Denver. They need to continue that to let this offensive coordinator get his feet underneath him as it relates to these new wide receivers and getting the timing together with Dak Prescott. If we're able to do that and these guys are able to continue to gel, we should be very competitive in these first several games as we get this offense up and going. That's my final word.
Somebody said, check this out, Big, before you go. Somebody said, Boss brought Cowboy Nation together to watch the film study. Actually, Law did. This is Law. This was Law's idea. So, this Law brought the nation together. But, hey, I'm going to just say it like this before you go, Big. This is the only way to do it if you go really do it. You know what I'm saying? We all got a full analysis of every one of these pass pros, so nobody lying. We just showed you the film.
Yeah, for sure. Well, my final word is this. You know, I seen the preseason game. A lot of people were talking about Dallas looks terrible and trash. I don't agree with that statement.
Nope.
And y'all know how I feel about what's going on with the season anyway with the team. And I still didn't see Dallas got bullied. They're saying Dallas got dominated. That's a total lie. Like, I don't know who was throwing that in the air. Dallas got dominated. Yes, they had penalties, and that was sloppy, and we were frustrated with that. But Dallas beat themselves with those penalties because they were moving the ball. I mean, obviously Cooper Rush, but I didn't see bad in that. I saw a lot more positives than negatives in that game. So I saw a lot more things to build on, especially with the offensive line that people have been saying, we need to go sign a tackle. We need to go do this. We need to go do that. I like how they have the young guys, and let's see if they can continue to develop. Let's continue to give them a chance. That's pretty much my final word. We'll see next week when they play again.
Next week. Hey, and then I like this comment real quick before you go, Law. Y'all let me know if y'all like this, because this is Law idea. Law was like, hey, bro, let's cut up the tape and let's really break these balls down. And, you know, we just did that. And B-Rob said we should do this more often. I agree, but y'all put it in the chat, because I'm going to be honest, I was afraid that this was going to come across like too much like school. You know what I mean? Right. It's, you know, because a lot of people be wanting to get entertained. But if y'all like this type of stuff where we really slow it down, because the OC will tell you this is how our college sessions used to be, right? They graded every play. It wasn't no, you got a plus or minus on every play. You know what I'm saying? And this is honestly the appropriate way to do it. Not 2 or 3 clips and say this is film. No, that ain't film, bro. Like, film is when you go through all of it. That's real. You know what I'm saying? And we didn't get through the run. It
takes time.
And I'm going to tell you, too.
Ooh, when we do the run, don't y'all know, if we had fun now, and when you start seeing Malik Davis getting those 6.4 yards and the other kid, Rico, y'all going to really like this line, the way they push off. And I want to hear the technicality of it from the OC, because there are things that I just look at maulers. Y'all hear me say, maul them, you know, but the OC will break it down even more.
Yeah, man. Say that run, that run, they got down on that run. So if y'all go sleep good on the pass pro, just trust Law is telling you the truth. You go really sleep once you see how they was getting pushed. And I'm talking about all of
Right.
them was getting pushed. Can you break down Collins real quick, OC? Because we never broke down the background of Collins. You did your research.
Yeah, so Collins is a guy, man, that came, close to from my hood, man, in H-Town, man. Went to Willow Ridge High School, was recruited by the University of Houston, ended up going to TCU, but he came out of TCU running a 4.8 140 at 300 pounds and bench press 225 34 times. And you see that when you look at him play in terms of his kick step, because he has extremely quick burst, right? Quick twitch out of his stance, and he's strong at the point of attack. So he played guys for Minnesota. And so if you follow, not to talk about another team as much, but some of the biggest Minnesota YouTubers like us or bloggers like us, they said that he actually won the left guard position, and they were appalled that he got cut. And so he ended up playing for Pittsburgh one season, and then we picked him up. So that's kind of his backdrop. So he showed a lot of promise even when he was a backup with the Vikings, and they were used to bring him in similar to what we did last year with Connor McGovern. They had a jumbo package, but they put him at guard, extra offensive lineman. They had a jumbo package, and he would come in and play during those jumbo packages last year with the Vikings, and he played well.
So you
have him more as a guard or a tackle, OC?
That I was gonna say. From that, I would have never thought he was a guard. But go ahead, OC.
Right.
Yeah. So in my opinion, he can play guard all day long, easy. The greater need for us is the depth at tackle. So for us, he's gonna be a tackle. That's what I'll say.
Oh my, Will McClay, you just.
Looking back at everything, Cowboy Nation, I don't think any of our offensive linemen played as worse or as bad as Trevor Penny, right? And I could only imagine if the 4-ladder, 3-ladder, 2-ladder, crooked ladder network had a chance to see this, man. When I fell down.
You did,
I'm
Coach.
falling. I can't get up.
Coach, you did tell me. Coach said, I told you, boss. I'm starting to trust
He
you,
needs
man.
some milk.
It is what it is at this point, man. The sky's not falling. But I can tell you, man, this week heading into the second preseason game, I want the Cowboys not to get coy with this. I need to see 2 series at least with Dak Prescott, if not a full quarter with the first team and the offensive line and these very tenderoni, the small experienced wide receivers to be out there on the field. We need to see that, and I need to see some improvements from this offensive line. We still gonna grade them hard, right? Harshly. We don't need to see any holding calls from Tyler Smith. We need to see a perfect game from him next week, this coming Saturday. So I'll be glued into the TV for that. And the series should go just like this, Cowboy Nation. Dak Prescott, Will Grier, then your guy Benjamin DiNucci, and see what Cooper Rush can do. He should have the last series. That should be how it is. And then from there, we should be able to do our assessments of who should be the backup quarterback in this team heading into the 2022 season. This game Saturday should be the dress rehearsal game. Period. That's my final word.
Man, that's your final word, big dog?
3, 2, 1, drop it.
And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best.
Those grills, drop it hard.
Let's go.
It's time to
And that's the final word.
Yep. We're going to have to do the run, man. We got to do the run offense, man, next, man.
Listen, I'm down. And I still want us to break down the defense, bro. So.
Oh yeah. Ooh, we got a lot of work to do then. Come on.
I have the defense broke down tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
You got that?
I'm gonna get it.
Okay, cool. Because I definitely don't have the defense.
We working on it. But either way, Cowboy Nation sleep good. We good, bro.
Yes, indeed. Let's go.
Dracarys.
Oh, Ron Dak not even playing this weekend. That's what's your thoughts on that before we get up out of here, boss?
What's that, big dog?
They said Dak not even playing Saturday.
I'm cool with it.
You cool?
Totally. I mean, you know, we saw Dak come basically with very little practice and slice up tempo last year. I don't think he needs that much. I think he kind of know this offense to where he can ride it like a bike. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So,
all right. You're going to have to revive and take that reservation that I have off of it. Because I'm not that necessarily worried about Dak. I'm kind of like, hey, these young wide receivers, man.
Oh, okay. From that standpoint, yeah, Dak needs to play.
From that point, yeah. Putting on the same play.
Yeah.
I seen the